Heartwood by Robert Macfarlane. Summary. The speaker is a tree speaking to a woodcutter, asking him why he is cutting it to the core, leaving it vulnerable. It asks him to see its leaves trembling and to put his ear to its bark to hear its sap muttering, perhaps in fear. It asks him why he wants to cut it down into logs for timber and brash to be burnt as kindling. To let the cutter know what he is destroying, it tells him that it makes life, absorbs rainwater, breaks down rocks, provides shade, and keeps us cool by providing shade from the sun. It keeps a record of time in terms of eons. It helps us to breathe and to know we are interdependent. It is the whole world for creatures like butterflies and birds and takes much longer to grow than our cities and countries, and then the woodcutter can cut it down in a few seconds. It asks the woodcutter if he has heard it pleading its cause, if he or his employers have any feelings since they seem heartless in cutting it down. About the author. Robert Macfarlane is a contemporary British poet and non-fiction writer. His writing is concerned with the beauty, wildness, and importance of nature. In this poem, he emphasizes the need for saving and cherishing trees by reminding us how beautiful and important they are. This poem urges us to stop and think before cutting down trees, to be kinder and more sensitive to these big, strong, and wonderful pillars of nature that help so many creatures in so many ways. Question 1. Read the extracts and answer the questions. Extract 1. Would you hew me? Deep thinker cutter. Question 1. Why does the speaker ask if the cutter will leave the tree open-hearted? What does the word open-hearted mean in this context? Answer. The tree wants the cutter to know it feels vulnerable with its heart exposed, just as he would feel if his heart was open and exposed. The word open-hearted means wounded, hurt and open to pain and damage. Question 2. Why does the speaker ask the cutter to put his ear to the bark? Answer. The speaker asks the cutter to put his ear to the bark so that he can try to hear the soft sound of the sap flowing inside the tree and know how it could be feeling. The sap mutter, its heartbeat and its leaves tremble, responding in fear and anxiety regarding what is about to happen to it. Question 3. What does the speaker ask the cutter in the third stanza? Answer. In the third stanza, the speaker asks the cutter whether he would turn the living tree into timber, if he would reduce the tree to a heap of logs and a pile of brash. Question 4. Why does the speaker call herself a world? Answer. The speaker calls herself a world because as a big and strong tree with her fruits, flowers, leaves, branches and the different creatures that live in the tree and depend on her, she says she is a world in herself. Question 5. The speaker identifies herself as 8 characters. What are these 8 characters? Which different features of the speaker do these characters emphasize? Answer. The speaker calls herself a maker of life, the drinker of rain and the breaker of rocks because trees are beneficial to life. Trees attract rainfall and roots help to break down big rocks. The roots of the trees help the soil to absorb rainwater. A caster of shade because the tree provides shade, an eater of sun because the tree needs sunlight to grow. She is breath giver because she provides us with oxygen which we breathe in. A timekeeper because an old tree is witness to many changes over a long period of time and thus keeps record of the time that has passed. She is a deep thinker because she can silently watch and think about and understand many things. Extract 2. I am a city of butterflies. Those who sent you. Question 1. Why does the speaker call herself a city of butterflies and a country of creatures? Answer. The speaker calls herself a city of butterflies and a country of creatures because she is a city where many butterflies must be visiting her, living near or in the tree. She is a country of creatures as different kinds of creatures live among her branches and roots, such as birds, squirrels, and different kinds of insects. Question 2. How does the speaker show herself to be both mighty and vulnerable at the same time? Answer. The tree says that her world takes years to grow and seconds to destroy. She can be felled by an axe or a saw. The tree is mighty because she has grown big and strong over the years. At the same time, she is vulnerable, as in spite of her size and strength, a saw or an axe can break her down in a very short time. Question 3. Why does the tree bring out the contrast between its growth and its death at the hands of the cutter? Answer. While it takes ages to grow a tree, it can be destroyed within seconds with the modern tools for cutting trees. It wants to show the cutter the vandalism involved in his cutting. It wants to know if he has the heart to cut it after hearing what it has said about itself. Question 4. How can the listener hear the words of the speaker? Would he have to listen very carefully, or would he need something else? Answer. To really hear the words of the speaker, the tree, that is, to understand the concerns and fears of the speaker, the cutter needs patience, kindness, and imagination. He needs to stop and think about how beneficial the tree is to different creatures. He needs to see and imagine how strong and beautiful and important it is. Then only can he realize the things that the tree is saying and decide to not cut the tree. He cannot actually hear the tree speak. Question 5. Does the poem suggest any other meaning of the word Heartwood? How would that meaning be similar to or different from the usual meaning of the word? Answer. Yes, the poem suggests another meaning of the word Heartwood, the very heart or life center of the tree. This meaning is similar to the usual meaning, as both these meanings refer to the inner part of the tree. It is different from the usual meaning, as it suggests that the tree actually has a beating heart and not just a hard, dense inside.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more updates.